Shared Parental Leave was introduced into the UK in 2015, and it's a regime whereby birth parents and adoptive parents have the option of sharing leave between them after the birth of a child or the placement of a child into their family. And the intention behind it is fantastic. It's to increase the participation of both men and women on a balanced and equal footing in the home and in the workplace. So from my perspective as an employment lawyer and a working mum, it's a very exciting potential opportunity to help balance society, to help narrow the gender pay gap, to help reduce discrimination in the workplace on the grounds of maternity, pregnancy, sex, etc. And also it can help both parents bond with their baby from a very early stage. However, in reality, unfortunately, the system is failing. There has only been an estimated take-up of between 1 to 2% of those eligible, and this is extremely poor. And it's almost a wasted potential, really, and a barrier to progress. The reasons why the system is failing is that it's extremely convoluted and it's an inaccessible process with strict eligibility requirements, with notification procedures which are convoluted and complex, and there's also rules surrounding when and how you can take your leave. It's also not financially viable for most working parents, as in practice, if you enhance maternity pay, you don't have to enhance shared parental pay. And there are other reasons why it's not financially viable in practice. So in my opinion, we need to scrap it and start again. We need a system in place which is more simple, which is clearer, and which is more accessible for employers and employees. We also need to make it more financially viable. So one way of doing this is to equalise pay between mums and dads, and so that they get the same pay irrespective of gender. And some employers are actually trailblazing and having these sorts of policies in place already, and they're very much ahead of the curve, but they're few and far between. Another option is extending the eligibility requirements to include the self-employed, who make up around 15% of our current workforce. And so this would be a great way to help improve the uptake and also to better support the modern working family. Another option could be to follow the Swedish model, where there are leave quotas in place. And this is a system whereby both parents are given a chunk of leave, and if one of them doesn't take a portion of the leave, then they lose it. So in short, we need to have a new system in place which is more financially viable, which is more attractive, which is more accessible, and this will help us to achieve our aim of having a more gender balanced and fair society.